Hello, I'm welcome back to another YouTube video. I'm going to try to make the video not rambly at all. I'm giving myself a 5 minutes and 30-second time limit, so let's just get straight into it. Well, it's another philosophy video, a well-needed one, I think, because I haven't really made a video like this ever, actually. I mean, I've made a few philosophy videos, but none of them actually talk about this, which is pretty bad. And that is kind of, I was going to cut this video the meaning of life, but like that makes me sound very expressive and emotive, and I'm not a poet. So no, but it is meaning of life in effect, because it's what I think needs to be heard, especially at times like now, with May's Mental Health Month, but nevertheless October, why not? It's currently raining outside, pouring, not very happy looking at all. So I think generally, just going to write one top in this video. I'm conscious of time again, not trying to make this too rambly. Already rambling. Anyway, the point being, this video goes over one topic, and that is kind of work ethic, more specifically work ethic and what it means to us. Now, to some people, lucky you're happy about your work ethic and you kind of live loosely. If you miss an assignment, miss a bit of homework, you're fine. In which case, that's amazing. I've got a notification about a history video that's been uploaded. I'll watch that after this video anyway. But I've seen a lot of people basically kind of define themselves with their work. It's more specifically kind of like if they get, I don't know, 27% on a test, they kind of let that kind of define them, and I don't think that's really good and fair at all, because if you get 27% on a test, yeah, you failed the test. That part's true. But you're not a failure, because there's a big difference. Because at the end of the day, academically good and a good person are actually two very different things. At the end of the day, you can get some really, really bad people that work really hard to get good grades. It happens. I mean, like I say, it just happens. I mean, at the end of the day, some kids, they just work really hard to get those grades. Because, like I said, some people, they really just kind of focus, but only on grades and stuff, to the point where they start making fun of people for not being as good as them. And that's not good. And then, like I said, and it's unfair, because then they get the good jobs and they get loads of money. That's how capitalism works. I'd make a separate video about how that's bad. Anyway. And people let kind of their grades define them, and that's not good at all. Because at the end of the day, if you get 27% on a test and you fail, you are not a failure. At the end of the day, that's still something, and it doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't mean you are a failure. It doesn't mean you're an idiot, because it's okay, because there's so much in the world to do and explore, and of how much you mean to the world, that a test is very pointless to changing anything. Failing a test doesn't mean you failed as a person. It doesn't mean you failed at being a good person. It just means you need to work on something, and that's totally fine. That's life. There's always something to work on. There'll never ever be a day in your life, even the day you die, there'll never be a day in your life that there will be no work to do, and there'll be nothing to improve with your work, because there always is. That's life. And yeah, so if you do fail a test, or fail an assignment, or fail anything, and this video is, although more probably aimed towards teenagers, my age group, Generation Z, but yeah, it can still apply to anyone, so it's fine, you're welcome to watch the video. Anyway, so yeah, and it's just not good to let people just kind of get themselves down, and they literally just go so out on themselves, and it's really heartbreaking really, that they just think they're really bad, they get really angry, they get really depressed that they've done a bit bad in the test, or at school, or at work. And it doesn't mean you're a bad person, because at the end of the day, the thing that makes you a good person is not grades, or money, or tests, or what you look like. It's what you really believe on the inside. And that is what makes you a good person. If you want to improve on your work, and if any day, if you like helping people, that's a really, really great thing. And like you say, if you don't ask, you don't get. You can ask for help. You can try and improve. You can talk to friends if you're feeling sad, or if there's mental health charities and Samaritans out there, and you can call them and it'll be fine. Or talk to a family member. Yeah, there was also another quote in my head. We're all 5 minutes and 30 seconds already gone over. I don't think I can remember the quote. No, I can't. So yeah, although actually that is pretty much the end of the video. Yeah, just remember at the end of the day, you are an amazing person. And if you fail at a test, that doesn't mean anything to who you are. Because at the end of the day, I've remembered the quote now. End of the day, if you really want true happiness in life, help someone. That someone can be yourself. That will bring you happiness. At the end of the day, it's what you truly believe is who the person you are. Doesn't matter if you fail a test, it's okay. You can worry about it for next time, and you're still an incredible human being who means so much to the world, more than you can ever imagine. And keep following the quote from the Bible: love thy neighbour. You can't go far wrong. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week. Goodbye.